Hey, Brian Maxwell checking in. And in this video, I'm going to give you some simple ways for you to handle it when next time your customer tells you that they want to shop around after they come into your dealership. And real quick, as we get into it, make sure, if you haven't already, that as you go through the video, if you like it, make sure you hit that like button. And if you aren't already subscribed to the channel, make sure that you hit that subscribe channel and hit the notification bell and turn on all. Because by turning on all, every time I put a video out, you're notified. And just real quick, don't miss out on the 50% off discount special that I have going on all of the products, all of the sales training products, the downloads. Those are the videos, the audios, the PDFs. The link to the special gifts is in the description. There'll also be another link in the comments section. So make sure you do not miss out on that. Take advantage of it. It's huge discounts on all of the training programs to help you get better. So let's get into it. So now, customer comes into your dealership. You've been helping them out. You've sat down with them. You qualified them. You've asked them the right questions. Y'all have smiled. You've taken them out. You've put them on the right vehicle. They've done a demonstration drive. Maybe you went with them. Maybe you didn't honor the social distancing. They come back to the dealership, service tour, everything. You sat them down, going through the numbers, and they tell you after all of that, I want to shop around. This is one of the objections that you should be prepared for. As a matter of fact, there's only 5. And any other objection falls up under one of these 5. And the 5 are these. The price is too high. I want more for my trade. I want to shop around. I like to think about it. And I like to speak to my spouse or significant other, okay? And there's some other ones that may come up, but if you really think about it, they'll all fall under one of these 5, which means that you should always be prepared to handle at least these 5. Do you know that over 90% of salespeople only have one rebuttal ready for an objection? And the average sales manager only has 2, which means that if the customer says, let me think, I want to think about it, the price is too high, even the management is done. Not you anymore. So when a customer comes, or if you've done all that and they tell you that they want to shop around, don't get offended. As a matter of fact, expect it. Because guess what they're doing? Exactly what they should be doing. They're looking out for their best interest. And what is their real objective when they tell you that they want to shop around? Do they really want to go through sitting in the dealership for another 2 or 3 hours with somebody going through the same exact process? No. But guess what? Many times they've never thought about that. And actually, they may be just throwing it out there to see just how quickly a salesperson is willing to jump and discount that vehicle. So first of all, you want to identify if that's truly something that they want to do. And if it is, helping them understand exactly what's involved in that. And then after explaining it to them, making sure that they really understand how simple it is to save themselves some time, gas, driving around, especially if they're going to be trading in a vehicle that they're actually driving. Think about it. Every time they go to another dealership, that's additional miles on the vehicle. And guess what that does? That depreciates the vehicle. Okay, so the next time a customer tells you they want to shop around, I want you to do this. First thing you want to do is you want to acknowledge that you hear them. Too often when customers give us an objection, we never acknowledge. Acknowledgement is so huge. Do you know the #1 reason why people leave jobs and relationships is not the lack of money? A lot of times it's not the lack of sex and things like that. It's the lack of appreciation and the lack of acknowledgement. Okay? So when they tell you something, let them know, hey, I hear what you're saying. You have no idea just how comfortable or how more credible that'll make them feel about you. Hey, John, I hear what you're saying. So listen, Brian, you know what? I want to shop around. John, I hear what you're saying. If I understand you correctly, really you just want to make sure that you're getting the best deal, right? Right. So next thing you want to do is confirm with them. Really what they're after, come on, they want to get the best deal. Too many salespeople think it's about the best price. It's really about the best deal. Think about yourself. You want a good price, or do you want the best deal? Most people want the best deal. And guess what? Yeah, you may have that 1 out of 100 that just wants the least expensive best option. So be it. But the vast majority of people, and studies have shown this, they really just want the best deal. So if I understand you correctly, you want to be shopping around. You want to make sure you're getting the best deal, right? The best bang for your buck, aren't you? Right, yeah. Well, here's what I'm going to do, John. I'll make it easy for you, if that's what you would like to do, to go around to other dealerships and shop. Now, when you're doing your shopping, I'm going to just share a few things with you to help you out to make sure you're really comparing apples with apples, okay? And you let them know, now, John, when you leave out of our store, you'd have to drive 5 or 10 or 15 miles over to the other ABC dealership or Toyota, Ford, or whatever it is. And then you're going to go sit with another sales associate, and they're going to take you through a whole process, sitting you down, asking you questions, take you on a demonstration drive, running your information. And then after you go through that, They're going to present you with their best option. And then after you do that, you'd have to go to the next dealership in the city, which is another 20 minutes away. And you go through the same exact process. And then you go here and you go there. And guess what? After all of that gas spent, all of that time burned, you find out that really there's very little difference, if a difference at all. I can save you a whole lot of time, save you a whole lot of energy, and save you a whole lot of unnecessary days that you'd have to take off in order for you to get the best price. Okay, I want to make sure you get the best deal. So help me help you. Tell me what will help you feel more comfortable about this particular option to move forward. Okay, so you want to make sure you understand. Think about it. Think about this yourself. For somebody to really shop you, they can't just call a dealership and get the best price. They're not going to be able to just walk in there and say, hey, give me your best numbers. Guess what? They can't even do it at your store. And I'm all around the country working with salespeople. There's no store in the country that does that. Okay, everybody has a process, but many customers don't think about that. So make sure you explain it to them, and the fact that every time their information is ran, their credit score potentially is going down. Most people aren't thinking about this, just to find out that there's very little difference, if there's a difference at all. So help me help you. Explain to me what you feel it'll take to help you feel more comfortable to start enjoying this vehicle right now. And help me, let me go to work for you. It's not about having a slick word track. It's not about having some type of magic wand, whoop-de-doo sales tactic. It's about being real. Because in order to shop me, you literally have to go to every other dealership in the city that sells the brand that I sell and go through their process and go through their back and forth with their sales associate and their management to find out what the best price is. And if you're not willing to take it right then, guess what? Coming in the next day trying to do it, it may not be the same. Then again, it may be. You know, there may be a gap of $1,000 difference in between one dealership and the next. Then again, there may be none. But the last thing you want to do is give them the opportunity to leave your store. And after you've done all that work and helped them out, and now they're tired and go someplace else and they just lay down. No. Do you know that the average customer goes to 1.5 dealerships? And that 80% of the people want to do business at the very first one they stop at? Do you know what causes them not to do that? Poor service. It's not that the vehicle isn't there. Think about it. The vehicle's there. It's poor service. And especially when I see a customer that drives out of state to buy a vehicle when they got the same exact dealership in their backyard. If you're a sales rep and that happens, that should be a dagger. Okay? But the next time a customer tells you they want to shop around, don't panic. Just help them really understand, or should I say overstand, what it really takes and what shopping around is really about. And how you can help them save a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of unnecessary effort, wear and tear on the trade, credit score potentially going down, just to find out that there's very little, if any, difference at all. Help me help you. Help me understand what you feel, not what you think, what you feel it'll take to help you feel more comfortable driving your vehicle home right away. Ask. Closed mouths don't get fed. Remember that. All right. Brian Maxwell just coming at you again with another sales tip for you at your dealership. Hope these tips have been helping you out. We've been going real strong this year. Hope you at your dealership rocking out this month of December. Finish 2020 out strong. Keep your mask on. Make sure you stay hand sanitized up. Take advantage and don't miss out on the 50% blowout offers that are going on the sales training products, the videos, the audios, the PDFs, all of the downloads. So click the link in the description or in the comment section. Other than that, I'm Brian Maxwell, and I look forward to seeing you at the dealership.